Just here to remind you to like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Big Hair Don't Care Podcast.
Chris,
Go, Chris,
right under there,
Chris,
man.
go. Do what you just did.
Wait. What am I doing in here?
Oh, we got a job for you. Leave us alone, Burke. Hey, wait, who's there? What?
Yeah, you've heard about that, the dolphin that goes on, right?
The dolphin what?
We're gonna have to bleep that one.
Oh, yes, you do know. I do know about it.
Well,
Now,
dolphins
listen.
are
Now,
Yeah,
they are.
I know.
And they're huge, like monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Got big hair, don't care. I'm standing up in this spotlight. This is my life and I love it. And there's no part that I won't share. I'm feeling myself. Well, independently dependent on myself. You get the better me, a bitch ahead of me. I'm chopping it off, have it sit on the shelf. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm not
Slay.
sorry. You want smoke, then I'm Bob Marley. If you gon' blow, then I'm...
You gotta do that. 3.
Yeah. 3.
Welcome back. Okay. Welcome back, BHDC fam. We're coming at you from Bolero in Gilbert with our good friend who's in town from Oregon, stand-up comedian Alex Elkin.
Hey, that's me, everybody.
Yay! I love it. Welcome, Alex.
Thanks for having me, you guys. Wow. I'm thrilled to be on the Big Hair Don't Care.
No, well, you had a long, luxurious hair. It's not really big.
It's true.
But,
It's true.
you know, we're all about hair.
It should be called the It's Too Loud in Here, but we don't give a shit podcast. That's a good one, too.
Yeah, I know. What's going on?
Shut up over there.
Yeah, Bolero, let's turn off the music. Don't you know who's here?
Bowl
Big hair.
softer, you-
Can we kill all the bowling, please?
I need everyone to sit down and be quiet, please. We're doing something over here. So, Alex.
That's me, again.
Yes. Thank you. So I had the pleasure of seeing you perform and meeting you several years ago at JP's Comedy Club.
Yes.
And absolutely just fell in love with you and your comedy stylings. You were absolutely hysterical.
It'll happen. Those things will happen. It is a thing people call amour. When they see my comedy, they fell immediately in love. They say, I must have this.
Exactly.
They follow along and they want to more. They want more.
That's exactly what happened.
And actually, don't feel weird if you got an erection from that, because I have one now.
I know. If I had nipples, they would be hard right now.
If you had nipple, you don't have nipples?
Not anymore.
Are they inverted
Oh.
or can you rub them off with sandpaper?
You know, it's
Sorry. R.I.P.
You can see why on my Fat Life account.
Oh, excellent. I'll have to log on because I haven't been on. Okay, excellent. So, I've been following you ever since on social media. I haven't got to see you ever since. It's been like 4 years, I think. Because every time you come in town to Arizona, I'm working.
Right,
Bartender
I
life,
know, it's very important.
all that fun stuff. So I'm super excited that we caught you this time because you're in town to perform again at JP's this weekend.
I'm at JP's this weekend. And by the time you see this,
Yeah.
I won't be.
Exactly, he won't be
this
anymore.
weekend. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
But you'll be able to follow him on the links that I'm sure will be down here under my finger somewhere.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll be here eventually.
Yes.
Now,
Bowling.
Actually, we're just pointing at the nachos. I'll be here in this plate of nachos.
yes, so good. Bolero, shout out to your food. Snack bar is on point.
Not
Hand
that good, Bolero.
Hand dipped. Yes,
breaded
it is.
chicken.
Yeah, that chicken
Hand-breaded.
is the bomb.
By real hands.
Bunch of breaded hands.
So anyway, today while I was getting ready to come meet you, I went on the old YouTube, and you have a really, really good YouTube channel out there. And I watched one of your specials. It looked like from right after when COVID ended, I guess.
Yeah.
Called Loud Work.
Yes. So I wanted to do a special where I could just kind of engage the audience and not rely on material. Because if you've ever seen my act, I shouldn't be relying on my material. So I decided to jump into the crowd and do a little crowd work, but I called it Loud Work because that's who I am. I'm pretty loud. And yes, it was after COVID. However, I filmed it in Florida, so they had no idea. I don't know if you guys know this, but Florida did not celebrate COVID. So
I know my dad lives there. I know.
yeah, they had no idea. They were, what are y'all wearing masks for?
Exactly.
Half our population's got one foot in the grave. We don't care what you're going to do, China.
Exactly.
Yeah, they didn't care, but it was a good time. Great. Thanks for watching.
No, absolutely. No, thank you for all the laughs. I was trying to do my eyelashes, and I was laughing hysterically. You had some really good bits. Well, we weren't bits, I guess, because it was crowd work.
It was just all off the cuff.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was
we call-
really good.
That's comedy magic.
Yeah,
Those of you
absolutely.
that are out there in fantasy land that want to try comedy, you need to learn to be a magician. That's comedy
There you
magic.
go. And I also took to you right away and loved your comedy stylings because you are a comedian to me, if I'm putting this the right way. You just don't give a fuck. You say whatever you want to say about whatever topic, however you feel, and like you put it out there, and you get a lot of hate online for it too, which is hilarious to watch because your rebuttals with the trolls online.
Absolutely, and you know, in all seriousness, I feel like it's empowering, and I can do that because I get paid before the show.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Absolutely.
It's almost like you're like the drive-through of comedy in that way. Like comedy is a drive-through. You give them your money and then you're kind of stuck. You're there. You can't do nothing else after that. When you're getting your food or not, whether your food's good, money's already paid.
Right.
And that's the end of it.
Oh man, it's true, because how many times have you gone to comedy and they've gotten your order wrong? Right? And you just leave angry.
There you go. Many times,
Or,
yeah.
what if they make
That's a good way to put it.
What about when they make you pull off to the side and wait for the damn joke, and it's like, just bring it out. I'm not trying to fudge your numbers for corporate.
Exactly.
Anyway, and I hate it when the comedy club doesn't clean the ice machine. I want some ice cream. You know what I mean? Damn it.
Now, you also work on cruise ships. I see you all around. You're always posting stories on Facebook and such.
Oh, it's a life, Angela. I gotta tell you, it's a life. It's rough out there on the seas. You know, we're traveling to exotic islands.
Lots of seamen.
Sunshine, seamen everywhere.
Oh, love it.
Salty.
Yes.
Exotic foods, alcohol, and then I have to work 30 minutes a day.
Oh, my God. How do you do it? How do you do it?
I don't know. I pull it together.
That's good.
I go out, I do my show, I make the minions giggle, and then I go back to sunbathing or, ordering Filipinos to make me an egg white omelet. So it's a hard knock life.
You really are the GOAT. I mean, really.
If you he also is Aquaman's stunt double out at sea sometimes.
Yeah, I go by Jason Samoa. You can check out my OnlyFans. Remember, kids, Thursdays, my body, your choice. $40. It's a steal.
Wow. Yeah, we got cash now.
I'm looking out for my fans. Well, my fans.
We
You're
appreciate
good, man.
it.
You're
I
a fan.
appreciate it, believe me. I appreciate it.
Now, you're married, Alex, correct?
It'll be 22 years in February.
Oh, that's awesome.
You, yeah, same lady even. It's exciting.
How does she put up with you being gone so much and traveling?
Well, it's because I'm gone so much and traveling.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
There, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, secrets and blowjobs. That's how you get through America.
Love it.
Now, you kids are just recently nuptialized.
Yes.
Yeah. Look at the rock on that
Yes,
thing.
yes.
My God.
I suck a
Is
mean
that
dick.
what podcast is doing? That's podcast money now?
No.
I'm in the wrong
Works like it better not be.
That took a lot of blowjobs, believe me.
Yeah, I
My
suck a
mouth
mean
hurt
dick.
for months.
Wow.
So dumb.
What else you get that kind of money?
Now
Oh.
I recognize you.
The old glory hole.
There it is.
There it is. Yep.
We call him Ramon Romance. He's fun around the parking lot.
For $10 you come.
Well, good for you guys. You think, as much as you guys bicker, you're really going to last.
Yeah.
Because you already sound like you've been married 70 years.
That's what everybody says. Like, for real.
Yeah.
They're like, this is meant to be. It's true,
and
you
what
know?
everybody says that you can't hear, don't worry about it.
Exactly. We
Yeah,
just,
don't worry about
we
it. They
don't.
don't
We
need
just,
to.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, good for you. Blessings to you both.
Thank you very
much.
much.
You're right, because I feel like we've been married for so long, because I just want to die. I'm ready for death to take me at this point. So, yeah.
Notice he's touching the hand with a rock on it.
Uh-huh.
Making sure it's still there where I can find it, baby.
Let's slide that over.
Don't get buried with that.
Well, anyway.
Anyway.
That's our guest.
Yeah.
Tension is thick, just like these nachos.
Yes, they're
I gotta
delicious.
ask something though, like you are an excessively hairy man, and I noticed your arm.
Excessively hairy.
Oh my
But look,
God.
but
I
look,
mean,
my back has become.
he's gross.
Oh, that's not bad.
And I'm looking at your arms. I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's awesome. Like,
That's
I don't
an
feel
arm-
so
that's an
bad
arm-
about myself now.
That's an Armenian baby's ass. That's
Really?
nothing right
Is your
there.
back hair?
My back's pretty hairy.
All
Yeah.
right,
It gets in there. Gets in there.
That goes all the way down. We'll continue.
Yeah, well, I grew my hair out during the pandemic, but you should have seen my pubes. Oh, out the door.
We can't see
Adam
it.
Braden.
I'm down for that.
Went to Jamaica. They were going to town.
Did you get beads in them and shells?
No, I get the beads in here because I pull 3 strands of this hair out of my asshole every morning.
Oh,
I don't know how it gets there.
Same.
And why does it feel good pulling it out? I don't know. But I want to get it beaded and just wake up to.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. See.
We're going to Mardi Gras.
Exactly.
Let's have a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, enjoy the nachos.
That is universal. That's if you're ever with a woman with long hair, not like up like this, but that long hair. After a night, you wake up and you put it somehow.
So wrapped around your balls,
Yeah,
in your
get
crack.
wrapped around your balls,
Yeah,
too.
mind you, all the time. I wake
crazy.
up, it's around my balls.
I know. I'm afraid that I'm gonna sleep in. It's gonna get wrapped around too tight, and like when they castrate pigs or something. I'm gonna wake up and I'm like, oh shit, they're gone. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna be a vegan.
It's
or
like a
something.
cheese wire, and just.
I figure that's how they make vegans. I don't know how they make vegans.
Yeah, I
That
don't know.
actually is it. You tie hair around their
Just
balls.
tie hair around what's left of their nuts.
Pretty much it. Yeah, it's,
No, really, avocado makes great mayonnaise. Shut up.
Yeah.
Cauliflower crust
Let's
my
think of the
ass.
stuff vegans miss out on. Like,
I know.
Those nachos have beef, chicken.
Yeah.
These animals died for you to eat them.
And who looks at a cow and goes, you know what, too pretty to eat?
Not I.
No.
None of
I'd
us.
try it. Give me a spotted owl wing. I'll dip that shit in ranch.
Spotted owl.
Deep fry it, baby. Give me a dolphin. If it came around once a year like the McRib, you get a little McFlipper. I'd enjoy 2 for $5 McFlipper with some tartar sauce, a little chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign me up. I want one.
You guys might be out of that. You don't remember when there was no dolphin safe tuna, so sometimes you get tuna.
You get a little dolphin in there.
Like, you get a taste
for
you're
it.
like, they really fucked tuna up when they took the dolphin out.
That's true. I want a little dolphin in my tuna. And those dolphins have had it too good for too long.
It's like the Faroe Islands.
Yeah, you've heard about that. The dolphin. None of us.
I'd try it. Give me a spotted owl wing. I'll dip that shit in ranch.
Spotted owl.
Deep fry it, baby. Give me a dolphin. If it came around once a year like the McRib, you get a little McFlipper. I'd enjoy 2 for $5 McFlipper with some tartar sauce, a little chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign me up. I want one.
You guys might be out of that. You don't remember when there was no dolphin safe tuna, so sometimes you get tuna.
You get a little dolphin in there.
You're like, you get taste. You're like, they really fucked tuna up when they took the dolphin out.
That's true. I want a little dolphin in my tuna. And those dolphins have had it too good for too long.
It's like the Faroe Islands.
Yeah, you've heard about that. The dolphin that goes on, right?
The dolphin what?
We're gonna have to bleep that one.
Oh yes, you do know. I do know about it.
Well,
Now
dolphins
listen.
are the rapist.
Now
Yeah,
they are.
I know.
And they're young, like monsters.
Mhm.
Oh, like sub-Saharan black men.
Yep, it's a
Check
real
it out.
thing.
And they are huge. And here's the thing.
It is Burke. No, he's like he is so our producer.
I
God
know,
bless.
I
He's
know.
so sheltered.
Good
We're
He
gonna
has a
teach
weird
him.
heart on right now.
Yeah, nobody's heard of me, so you can't cancel it. So
Exactly.
check it out. They're gonna get pissed at Chumley if her bum starts. They're gonna be like, "Oh, did you
Yeah.
say something about black people?"
Yeah.
No, listen. Here's a word to the wise. Now, I travel the world, do a lot of swimming with dolphins.
Okay.
Let me tell you, dolphins are frisky. Now, when dolphins get on you, they're a lot like Rottweilers. Best to just let them finish it out. But here's what you can do if you get uncomfortable. You take your thumb and you jam it in that blowhole, which it's not going to make them stop, but they'll finish a lot faster.
Okay. Oh.
It's kind of like choking a whore in Vegas. You ever taken a Vegas whore?
He has. He definitely
Yeah,
has.
but I do it one-handed so nobody can get my money.
Smart.
Yeah, that's
Here's a tip for the wise too. I always get my whores on daylight savings. Hire them at 1 o'clock. I get 2 hours. They don't know. It's a good time for all.
See, but that's why you strangle them, because then the whole rest of the time is free and you got as much time as you want.
You know what? Their fathers don't care.
Exactly. Yeah, otherwise they wouldn't be whores. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I thought we were talking about dolphins.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay. So that's just a tip for those that are gonna, and that's just a tip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the dolphins, they go full in. They
Yeah,
go balls
exactly. Yeah.
deep.
Is it balls deep?
Forget the tip. Do dolphins have balls? Are there dolphin balls?
Now,
I don't
because
know.
I'm 69. Well, yeah, because never mind.
69.
It doesn't.
What? Because how disappointed
thing
would
is
that
this-
dolphin be?
I know.
They're
They're
69. Yeah, it would be like, I've never heard a disappointed sounded dolphin before. It would just be.
Yep.
Sounds like a deflating balloon.
Yeah.
What's up, Cameron?
But it'll be underwater. It'll be a.
So have you always had this sense of humor, Alex?
No, I used to be normal,
Oh.
but no. You know what? Yeah, I gotta say, I always have been kind of funny. I've always just thought funny.
And
I
humble.
can't help it. It's just the way I think. It's the way I am. I remember in college, my first day in English class, I was sitting next to a guy, and they were taking the roll, and she said, "Hung Win, is it hung? and I stand up and, huh? And nobody else got it. And I felt so alone.
Oh.
And I was alone because I had to sit outside.
I was going to say.
And I decided college wasn't for me. So I did stand-up comedy.
Okay.
So that's, I mean, was there anyone telling you like your whole life you should be a comedian, you should be, and that's what made you, or on your own you were like, I think I'm funny, I want to be a
Yes,
comedian?
Satan has been whispering that in my ear from the very beginning. The greatest trick Satan ever pulled was convincing people they should be stand-up comedians. But yeah, whenever you're funny, that's the first thing they say. Oh, you should do stand-up.
Yeah.
But really,
nobody knows what it takes and what it is.
yeah,
what the
because
life is.
there's a big difference for people out there that are funny in groups.
Yeah.
You can bounce off of your
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
You know,
Easier
that's
to
one
play.
thing,
Yeah.
and everybody's usually a lot of people are good at that.
Yeah.
But to be that person and take it on stage and be the only person there, you with the microphone in the audience, that's a big jump. Yeah.
for
If
sure.
you've seen my set, I'm still waiting to get there.
Oh, yeah, right. No.
It's coming
You're
one
No,
day.
you have a. I said that when we first watched the videos. That like one thing I've noticed is that you have a very, you have a natural ease and comfort being on stage. You don't seem to have, so it's not the fear, but you don't have to break into another character. You don't have to be something. You're just
Right.
kind of doing what you do, and you have an easy.
It's a natural.
Yeah, it's very natural.
Yeah,
Seems like-
Oh, that's interesting you mentioned that. Most people say when they watch me do stand-up, it makes stand-up comedy look extremely difficult. But I do. What I try to do is when I get on stage, I try to clear my mind of all conscious thought, which men are excellent at.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So what I do without getting too philosophical on you, I don't want to get too physiological. But I see my comedy set as like this horizontal spider web on this big giant, floor, and every little connection is a punchline. But sometimes I don't always take a direct route there. Sometimes I go over here, and then I jump over here, and then I come back to it, and then I use it again, and I come around. And so there's different spots, and that's how I'm able to be free on stage, and I don't have to think of my set as a script. I don't have to memorize my act versus knowing my material. And I'm able to just be free in the moment. And that way, if somebody says something, or if a glass drops, or if something happens, it's funny, or if it's too hot in the room,
Yeah.
or if something smells bad, I can bring attention to it, and that unites me with the audience. It makes me one with them, because they're like, holy shit, he's really here with us.
Yeah.
They're not watching a shitty episode of Game of Thrones, or you know what I mean? Oh my God, it's Hackers from Harry Potter. No, this is comedian Alex Elkin in this room with you, and yeah, it stinks in here because I farted.
But that's interesting because that's how, in a way, that's like how Attell's a person that's like that. He just gets up there and he can be here and then there and there. But if the audience is with you, like they're with you. And I noticed that in some of your shows, it was just like, you seem to just, wherever you're at, because it is erratic. Some of them I was watching, I'm like, holy shit, man. He was like, but people stay with you. And that's probably the most important thing, I think, is what it is. For any stand-up
it really
comedian.
is, because it gets back to can you take that person who you are in groups and funny and bring it to the stage? Because when you're up there, then now you have to paint that picture. You can't just go up there, tell the bit, and then go, well, you had to be there. No, you have to paint the picture for them being there and then create the scene. So that's the gimmick. That's the magic in comedy.
Remember how I said you need to be a magician?
And you can subscribe to my pamphlet for $29.95.
It's a steal. Hey, when's the last time you bombed?
Oh, let's see.
If ever, maybe you haven't.
So it was actually this Wednesday.
Oh,
Last
excellent.
Wednesday.
Okay. Recently.
Yeah, I was at the Blue Water Casino. Now, the whole city of Parker, Arizona came out. There was at least 11 people in the audience.
Yeah.
And there was a giant moat between me and the crowd. The whole dance floor was empty.
Really?
And then they put the crowd, that just kills comedy.
Yeah.
So I took that wireless mic and I jumped down off that
Oh,
stage.
yeah.
Good.
And that's when security stepped in.
Oh.
No, actually, I don't know if I bombed, but I didn't have a great set.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. You know where I usually bomb? This is where I usually bomb, and I won't do these gigs anymore, and I'm sorry. But old folks' homes.
Oh, really?
They hate me. I have long hair. I'm fat.
Oh.
They don't like that. They're like,
Yeah.
I remember when I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. Yeah, here you are, Tubby, walking out here like the Goodyear goddamn blimp. Then they take a nap, and they just don't, and they don't like my long hair because they automatically assume that I stole something from them in the 70s, and I didn't because I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
And so here's the thing, I just won't do it anymore because I don't want to disappoint them. Not in their later years. They don't have much time left.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy their honey mustard and their croutons. Me, I'm just going to not do the gigs. Because here, let me tell you something. I did a gig, and one lady looked at me. This was on a Thanksgiving. I came and did a Thanksgiving out of the kindness of my balls. I came and did Thanksgiving for these people, and this old lady in the middle of my cranberry bit looks me right in the eye and goes, "That's enough."
No way.
Wait,
Wow.
What did you say?
what do you say to me, Mom? I mean, I'm not disrespectful. I'm
Sad, but
I
Mike
guess
got one.
it's my turn.
Oh my god.
I've had an elderly geriatric gentleman get up. I could hear the pop, crack, crack. Sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies as he takes his walker and goes back to his room, looks at me and goes, "Yeah."
Oh my god.
Now let me tell you something. When it hurts to do it, they mean it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, he was ready to walk out on me. He hated my Yeah, he took some pills for that one.
Now, were you doing like, do you scale your stuff down?
Of course.
Or are you just like,
doing my
fucking
best,
bitch
Bob,
in her
yeah.
tits? And
Oh my God, so
fucking
I'm
heroin?
screwing this dead baby in the eye. Anyway, mom's screaming.
I
No.
can't believe they didn't like it.
Let me start with something we can all agree on. Abortion.
Yeah, right.
All right. So, no. And I'm not mellow because look, these people invented the word fuck. So, but I'm Bob Hoping it. I'm somewhere between Bob Hope and a Lucille ball sack.
Fine.
You know,
fine.
little edgy.
Yeah. But nothing
Nothing crazy. I'm not going to make them, lose their depends or anything. And they they're throwing their teeth at me.
Oh, wow.
I think we gotta book you an old folks home one more just for the fun of it. Record the whole.
Oh, we don't
thing.
need to torture these people.
It'd be a blast. Just
Yeah.
love it up right there.
Oh.
You a Navy SEAL?
Oh, yeah, there you go. There's your sign. Wow, okay.
What
so
is this little fruity drink you got me? This is delicious.
I know. That's called oh my gosh, what's it called? The Islander? Hold on. Let's give it a promo here. That's the boarding pass.
Oh, the boarding pass.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes, delicious.
Wow, you can
You
get the
simply feel like
non-alcoholic
you're traveling
version,
the seas.
and that's just spelled B-O-R-E-D.
Exactly. Boy. Yep. What was I gonna say?
This is comedy magic, baby.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So when do you have any more cruises coming up anytime soon?
Lots of them. I'm booked up through October of 2025. Carnival's got me so busy.
Wow.
I'll be sailing from here to Nassau until Doomsday, you guys.
Nice.
Love it. Are we talking to the camera?
Yeah, to promo it. Yeah, so
I'm going with you. Yeah, I love the Filipinos. I don't know what part of China they're from, but definitely top favorite of the Chineses. And they're perfect for the ship. Fit 15 of them in a cabin.
Oh yeah.
Stuff them into drawers, pile them into closets. They're bendable. They're like the little origami bendable. You've heard of a manila folder.
Yeah.
Just easy squeezy. Beautiful Filipino girls. Anyway. So we're on the ships with them, and I forgot where that was going, but
I just heard Filipino.
That we want
to.
he'll be there because he's a disgusting fucking pig, and anything that's naked or another race, he'll be there.
Right.
Anyway,
Right.
but yeah. So how does one get set up with getting on cruises like that, like for your?
You have to be a
Comedy?
funny comedian.
Yeah, or yeah.
Yeah, well, me, I started in 1994, so I'm obviously an overnight success.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, how'd you do it so quick?
I don't know. Hard work and perseverance. That's a great thing about stand-up
Listen,
comedy.
home kids.
Did you really
fair.
start that young?
I did. I was 14 years old.
Shit.
Yeah.
You're sneaking into clubs or you're just.
I wasn't sneaking. I was doing the what they call potlucks. So you'd put your name in a bucket. Back then, they draw your name. And if my name got pulled, even though I was underage, they'd pull me through the kitchen of the Comedy Store, the Factory, the Improv.
Oh,
I'd do my time, and then they'd creep me out, because it was a gimmick. It was a novelty. A 14-year-old kid from high school,
Right, true.
And I did it and tried it. I won some comedy competitions in my school, and then in 2016, I actually won the San Francisco Comedy Competition, which is kind of a big deal.
Oh wow.
And that kind of launched me into at least clubs and colleges and cruise ships, and that's where that started. Yeah. So, it's really, I couldn't tell you,
Well, here's the path that I took, and I took
Right,
this step, and
yeah.
then I went here.
it's different for everybody. I don't know how to do it. I wouldn't know how to do it. And here's something that somebody brought attention to me, and you can think about it with your own lives too, especially with your big hair, don't care.
Okay.
You take where you're at right now and think about all the steps that it took to take you there. Who in your circle of influence that would you trust to have put your career in their hands to get you where you are today? Who else would have given a half a shit as much as you, right? And I think about where I am, and it's like, yeah, okay, maybe I could be in films, maybe I could be doing more, maybe I could be more successful, if you want to call it that. But who could I have entrusted with my career to put me where I am today, other than me? So I think I did an all right job. Not to pat myself on the dick, but I'm raising a family. I get to make my own schedule. My wife doesn't have to work. She homeschools our kids. She keeps our house. She runs my books and makes my merch. And when I come home, they know who I am. And I get to not only put cleats on the feet, but I get to go to the meets. You know what I mean? I get to make time to be the dad, but I get to still do what I love for a living. So you know what? If I stay here in Plateau, I died happy. And even if I don't make it famous, which I really don't want, because I'll tell you what, here's something about the cruise ships. Here's the downside. You introduce yourself to 4,000 people and they think you're funny, and you're out on the ocean, and there's only one place to go eat for everyone, you're eventually going to run into each other. And I've got to tell you, that little taste of celebrity that I get on the...
That's enough.
I couldn't imagine that at the grocery store, or a real restaurant, or going to the strip club, or, you know, the massage parlor, and seeing somebody go, oh, I know who you are, Mr. Alex. Oh, that would be awful. You know, in front of my daughter. You know, I got to leave her outside of the massage parlor. I can't do that. So there's all kinds of, you know, there's benefits and ups and downs to waves, man. It's like waves on the ocean, man. It's like ups and downs, man. Sinks and gutters, strikes and gutters, man.
Somebody else just said that, was talking about that. It is a pretty common thing. What's her? Jill. Yeah, we know Jill. She was
Jimmy Fallon's sister.
Yeah. She's was talking about that on the cruise. Like, you can't even sit at the bar trying to eat your food. People like come from both sides and you're like, they're instantly like, you're their friends because you're on that little stage.
You know what's weird?
They got you in that space.
Right, because, you know, as a comic, and without getting too philosophical on you, dude, you're bringing intimate details to about 300 people at once. And they're connecting with you, but you're not connecting with them personally. So when you get off stage, they've built a relationship in their mind when you've just done your act. You know, and so they'll come up to you like they know you, and it's like, it's very familiar. Sometimes it can be really off-putting, especially when you look like me, because people feel like because I look like this, they can just say whatever the fuck they want, you know? And it's like, well, I'm a person, I got feelings too. Yeah, I did comedy, but you don't have to fucking preface, you know, whatever it is with fat guy this, you know?
Exactly.
It's like, I know what I look like, asshole.
Glad you said that, because I was going to refer to you that the rest of the time. Thank you. Well, the other question with that is, are you on the cruise ships, are you like the acting scene, or do you do clean too? Do you work clean? Do you have to work different?
So I can only speak for one. I'm not going to mention them, you know, because they're not the good ones. But they rhyme with Martival. So if you're working for them, you need basically 3 30-minute shows. You need a PG show, which is clean for families. You need an adult show, and then you need an X-rated explicit show.
Really?
Oh, they want, yeah.
Like super
Because people are, well, I mean, not super, you know, don't gross people out, but they want something different, and you can go a little harder because that's the cool. Actually, I love Carnival. I really do. I love working for them. They pay my bills, and they're a good company because they care about their guests, and they're giving them a really good show. They're bringing a real comedy club on the boat, and I'm not just saying that because it's being filmed. No, really, they really do. They bring a quality comedy show to the people that are out there that might never experience a comedy club in their life. And so there's not a lot of restrictions. I mean, people are on vacation. You're out there, you're not trying to change hearts and minds. Don't get political, and don't be some white guy dropping N-bombs because you want to be edgy.
Exactly.
Make them laugh. But other than that, have fun, and that's what I love about it. So
yeah, it's a broad spectrum of people you got out there. So you got to work a lot. It's like you can't be like old days of Branson with like the hey, or hacking.
Well, no, you can. You can be pretty hacky up there if you want to.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. But here's the thing: you're out on the ocean. These people paid for a comedy show, and I'm of the belief: give them what they want. It's candy, baby. Give them what they want. That's what they paid for. If I throw a hacky joke out, like if somebody comes in late to a show, what's the hacky joke? Every comic knows.
Hey, can I get you anything? Maybe a fucking watch?
It's a killer every time. But you wouldn't do it at the Comedy Store.
Exactly.
You know, because you're not Shecky Green. So, you know, Henny Youngman, take my life, please. You know, holy shit, you got Bela Lugosi up there doing comedy. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, you have those. But
You got to do that show.
but it's also a great way for somebody like me who gets to do the land gigs as well. I get a 30-minute spot. If my opener's tight, if my closer is hard, the middle part, I can work out on material I want to, and I can come back to land with some real hard-hitting jokes that I know work because I had people in the audience from Buttfuck, Kansas, El Paso, Texas, Mexico, everywhere, and the people in the Philippines pouring drinks were laughing their asses
There you
off.
go. Now, do you, because you're famous, do you have a writer when you travel?
When a writer, yes.
What's on it? Do you mind us asking?
It's actually very simple.
Okay.
I want a wired mic, and I want 2 chilled bottles of Fiji water. Don't fuck me on this. Fiji water. It's the best goddamn water on the planet.
Yeah,
I'll fucking fight you.
No,
I will fucking fight you over it. Fiji water is the best water on the planet, and I want it chilled. And all I ask is 2 bottles. I don't think it's too much to ask. And when I don't get it, it's not that I won't perform, but fuck you.
Yeah.
I had one request, and that's it.
That's it on your rider.
That's it. I'm not. Look, here's the thing. You say, it's cute that I'm a famous comedian, and we're gonna get a free bowling game because they think I'm Jack Black or some shit. But in reality, I know what I am. I'm a closer. There's a big difference between closers and headliners. Headliners are Dave Chappelle, Tim Allen, fucking Chris Rock. These are names you put on a marquee, and people are like, I'm going to see him. I'm a closer. You put comedy night, and that's what people go to see, and they happen to get me, and they're very lucky, because I'll crush hard, just as hard as a Chappelle or a fucking Tim Allen or Chris Rock, but nobody's heard of me yet. So,
until now, with the big hair,
until the big hair D-care.
I wouldn't say nobody. You have a decent following on
People
YouTube.
know we are.
Several thousand, and your specials have several thousand hits on it. And
I
stuff.
thank you to all those that are following along. I really do. I call it the hashtag Careers on Fire Tour.
Yes.
It's kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing, but it came from something real. In 2014, I booked comedy shows all the way from Oregon to Orlando, Florida, and back. Every one of them about 300 to 500 miles apart, and every one of them paid about $500 in a hotel room. And I took my family to 2 weeks at Walt Disney World, or a week at Walt Disney World, and we traveled the country and traveled back, and comedy paid for it. We came back with $100 more than when we left,
Oh, wow.
and it gave me that confidence. It gave me the ability to remember, look, if anybody's ever thinking about doing stand-up comedy and doing it for a living, or if you have a dream out there where there's gatekeepers and people that tell you no and people that are in your way, fuck them. You don't need them anymore. All you need is this. You need this. That's all you need is a phone.
Alex's phone.
Or you need my phone and my connections. No,
And these.
That's funny.
And these.
And these. You need some titties. But I got both, baby.
Yeah.
Phones and
No
titties.
nipples, but
You don't need the gatekeepers. You can do it on your own, and I did it, and I proved it. So it gave me the confidence to realize I don't need anybody to do it for me, and I can do it on my own.
I don't think these are the days anymore of having to work the door at the comedy store to get
You can if that's what you want.
Everybody's telling you, remember that was like the thing was you had to get some job
Yeah.
in a comedy club to get 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
They like you don't need this shit. Like,
No, because you can do a Zoom comedy show if you want. I think there's an open mic tonight at the Chili's bathroom on Warner. So
there is actually, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to get there at 6 p.m., I'm up 33rd, so come on out. Anyway, yeah, it's ridiculous. Such an influx and an oversaturation of the market of comedy. It's hard to find choice good ones. So when I say thank you to those that are following, I mean it because we've got a lot of options out there. So thanks for choosing us.
What are your thoughts, real quick, on social media presence?
Fuck 'em.
I know, I hate it. I hate it. But we have to have it, though. We have to use it.
Well, you're
for
right.
What you're doing, right?
You're right.
What do you feel about? I've heard that this happens. That there are some venues out there that will not book talent, whether you're a comedian, a band, whatever.
Yeah.
If you could be the best thing, that you look great, you sound great, whatever it is. They go on your Instagram, 500 followers.
Right.
They won't book you if you don't have a follower.
you saw my
If you,
Instagram.
no, and that's what mine too. I have
know.
a very little Instagram for
Right.
big hair, don't care. Like pulling teeth to get people to
Oh,
hit the
it's
follow
tough.
button, and I hate that. I hate that. I don't. What are your thoughts on venues that judge by they won't book?
I can't. What can I say? I can't blame them. It's show business, kids. There's no cross on the top of these buildings. They're not handing out free drinks and charity. They need to sell tickets and they need to sell food and drinks, and that's the bottom line. What these artists need to remember when they come in to drop their C-bombs and be edgy comics at the open mic is, when you drop that C-bomb and this guy spits out his drink and walks out, that drink just paid for the electricity to run that fucking microphone for you to be able to talk and to be an artist. Meanwhile, while the owner is sitting here yelling at the guy going, wait, it's not always like this, please come back and spend money, you're out here high-fiving your buddies going, you see where I fucking walk those assholes? I'm a comedian. That's the bottom line, and that is the surefire way to make your first $1 million, and it never fails.
That's got to be one of those inspirational stories I've ever heard.
Yeah, so I hope it works for you and your listeners and viewers. If you're looking to get rich and you don't want to go through all the bullshit hassles of life, that's how I did it. That's how I did it. Yeah.
It's okay.
Thank you for that. That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Absolutely. You guys gonna finish these nachos?
No, you know, yeah, that is.
Have at it.
Yeah, I got. Well, is there anything else we should address for you?
No, there's nothing else we need to do with Brett.
Listen, we got the secrets of how to be a millionaire. We got bowling to finish.
I was into that.
I know by the way. I should. Yeah, exactly. Well, let's get back to bowling and eating. I guess that's what we need to do. But Alex Elkin, I can't thank you enough for being here.
Little money with night.
Exactly right.
Yeah, you know what? Thanks so much for having me. It's a pleasure being had. We're gonna get back. We're gonna bowl and we're gonna finish up this. It looks like I'm kicking your ass.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Looks like Useless here is doing a 69, which that's the first way, right?
Yeah.
Except for that dolphin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Alex
Oh, it is a
is
69.
beating our asses on the Big Air Don't Care podcast. That's all right.
All right,
Angel, go swing a ball.
All right, I'm gonna go swing some balls.
Hey,
You know?
see you guys next time.
Don't care. Nobody, I'm just trying to build no old money, but they could never steal my heart or my soul from me. But you can stare. Lights, action, camera. Whatever the order, I handle the showtime. When it's go time, I'ma stand in the middle of the room with a bow tie, and I won't shy from the stamina. Hi, I'm Angela. Oh my, I'm bad at this.